Hello everyone, today we are going to develop a basic calci, the calculator. So firstly you have to select empty views activity, then add a name and the language will be the Java, and then click on finish, then our project will be created here. So project is going to create it, you have to just wait, then our application will be start here. There is a activity underscore main.xml file and main.activity.java. These both files will be shown to you, and there is a hierarchy of the Android where all the files is located. Now firstly we will go in the activity underscore main file where we will create our UI, user interface for application. So here is a constraint layout, so we will remove constraint layout and we will add linear layout here because we require linear layout. So just cut the constraint. Now you can see in the split section or design section the whole the process means when you will write the code here, so you can see the output directly in the design section. So firstly we have to add the linear layout. We will adjust the screen as well as, so in the linear layout we will add one another attribute, that is Android colon background, and we will add the background color here. So we will add the background color as a white at the red color slash white, and this white color is already available in colors section. Now we will add Android colon orientation. So orientation, there are two types, vertical and horizontal. So we require vertical here, so we will add vertical here. After that we will remove this text view from here because we need a edit text to take a number for the calci to calculate the basic operations. So we will take edit text and then add the layout width and height to our edit text, means how much width and height is required. So we will get match parent and wrap content. After that we will add the Android colon ID. You can add any ID because an ID should be a unique and it can be isolate because we have to call our edit text in the Java file through this ID is very important. So after that we will add the Android colon, and another attribute will be the Android colon hint. So hint will be the enter first number, enter second number. So it's easy for the user to add the number because he or she will get directly text here to add the number. After that we will add Android colon, and we will add another attribute will be the layout underscore margin left. So from the margin left means from the left side it will be the how many dp or sp we require. So we will take a 10 or 11 as you want, you can take it. After that we will take a Android colon, and Android colon text color, and text color will be the black. After that we will add another attribute will be the Android colon we will complete our edit text here. Just copy this text from here and paste it another way because we require two edit text here. So first is complete. Now second we will add, just we have to change the hint and ID because we require two edit text. So we will change the ID here and we will add another ID to it. So first ID is et num a, so we will add a et num b to second edit text, and then we will change the hint as a enter second number. Okay, after that our edit text, two edit text is done. Then we require one linear layout inside this linear layout. So we will add the width and height to our linear layout as per our requirement. So you can add wrap contain, match parent, and any number in dpsp as you want. Okay, so now after adding the width of match parent we will add the height of the wrap content. After that we will add Android colon, then the next will be the layout layout underscore, just a minute, no layout hi no, so not this one because it is a linear layout. So we required the another attribute like a orientation and another thing. So we will remove here from this and we will add Android colon orientation, and orientation will be the horizontal because we need three buttons in one row, so we will take horizontal. After that we will add Android colon gravity, and gravity will be the center. You can take any gravity, left, right, but we require the center, so we are taking the center. After this linear layout we will add the buttons. So we will add Android colon, we can add the width as well, how many buttons in one row, so we will add 3 buttons. So weight sum will be the 3 buttons, means we require 3 buttons in one row. Then we will add one button here. So in the button attribute we have to add the width and height. So width will be 0 dpm and width of that button, and the height will be the wrap content. And then we will add the another attribute to our button. Now third attribute will be the Android colon id, and we will add the id to our button. So we will add the add button, add sub as another attribute. So we will add, first will be the id as a button add for the addition. Then we will add Android text color. So we will add the text color as a black to our button text. Okay, then we will add the background color and another things to our button. So Android colon layout margin, so sorry, layout with weight. So weight will be the 1. Then we will add Android colon, just a minute, yeah, Android colon uh, text text will be the plus icon. So just put the plus symbol here. Then Android colon, Android colon, next will be the layout underscore margin, and then margin will be the 6 dp. You can take anyone. Then from for all this side you will take, you it will take the margin. Then we will add another attribute as a Android colon padding, and we will add the padding from 12 dp from all four sides, top, bottom, left, right. Then our another attribute will be the Android colon background tint. So we will add the background color to our button. So we need the background color to our button as a pink. So we don't have the pink color, so we will go in the resource file. In the resource there is a values, and in the values there is the colors.xml file. Just copy the any line from this color, just paste it here, and go in color tab, and then we will add the pink color. So I need this type of pink. You can use any shade, you can choose your shade here, and just remove that name, and I will add the name as a pink. This is a simple step, you can use it. This step not required to add or remember any syntax. And just we will add at the red color slash pink, so you can see that there is a suggestion. Okay, so our button color is visible to us, you can see in the design section, and our button is created successfully. Now we require 3 buttons in one row, so we will copy this button from here and just paste it 2 times. Now we have a simple difference is that we just have to change the text and id, and other things will be the same. So we will just copy and paste the things, because we need to save the time and solve our issues, and we have to increase our knowledge, and we have to do the smart work, not the any donkey work. So that's why we are using these things. Now button we have added the minus, then in the third button we will add the subtraction is done here. Now third one is for the multiplication. After that we require more 3 buttons in second row, so we will add code for that one. And after that we will take one text view for the result, where our result will be the store. Now we'll remove the extra space from here. So there is a one linear layout, and inside the linear layout there is a 3 button. Now just copy this whole linear layout and button from here and just paste it. Now you can see that there is a 3 button in first one, 3 button in second. Just we have to change button add to button sub, button mul, button div, button modulus, and the clear. So there is a 5 operation we will perform: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, and last one will be the clear, when all the things will be the clear through the calci. So just we are changing the IDs and the text, that's it, other things will remain same. So now this is our button mode, then we will add the mode sign here. After that we will add the button clear, and we will add the but clear sign as a capital C. You can see in the calculator itself there is a C for the clear. So our UI is successfully created here. Just we have to add one text view after this linear layout. So we will add one text view to store the result. Okay, so after the first after this linear layout we will add one text view and then add the width and height to our text view. So our width will be the match parent and the height will be the wrap content. After that we will add the text size to our text view. You can add multiple attributes to this, and you can add multiple functionality to UI, and you can make a UI attractive as well. But in this video we just going through how the UI is developed and how you can added functionality through the Java code. Now we have to add the ID as well, so we are adding the ID to our result. After that we will add the text size. So text size will be the 18 dp. After that we will add Android colon text. So our text will be the result, so we will store the result here, result colon. So our result will be here. After that we will add another attribute as Android colon padding. So we will add the padding top. From the top we will add the 12 dp 15 dp as we want. And now result will be show here. So colon android colon text color, and text color will be the black. So result will be show here, and then we will complete our text view. So you can see that our XML file is now ready. So there is a two edit text where you have to enter the two numbers, and then you have to perform this 6 operation here, and that buttons performed operation will be stored or show in a result. So you can see the output in the design section, and when we will run our application, so you will see full output how it's work. Now we will go in the main activity.java file, and in this file you will get idea how to access that IDs and how to add functionality to our Java file. So now in this, after the extends, you have to add the Java code here. So we will take a private access specifier here. Why private access specifier? Because we have to use this edit text view in a one main function only. So we will take a private access specifier and then private edit text. So we have to edit text, so we will create the instances or variables here for this edit text as a etnum a etnum b. Now one variable for our text view will be the TV result, and now we have to add the 4 variables for our button. So our button 4 variables will be the button add, button sub, button due, button mode, and button mul. Sorry, there is a 5 buttons. Okay, so 2 edit text, 1 text view, and 5 buttons. Not 5, there is a 6 button. Sorry, my mistake. So there is a 6 button, so we will add the 6 button clear as well. So we have to clear this variable, then we will initialize these variables to our IDs, and then we will fetch the things from UI to our Java code. Now so our variables are created successfully. After this r.layout activity, we will add etnum a is equals to find view by id, and then we will access this id from our XML file to r.id.etnum a. So you can see that in the first edit text we have mentioned id is etnum a. Now we will add another id for the etnum b, so equals to find view by id. Likewise we have to access all the things here, so we will access 2 edit text, 1 result, and 5 button as well. Just we have to take all the IDs here, so we will use the find view by id to take a id, so our UI will be run as we want. Just we have to go through this one. Now same for the result. And now for the buttons. Dot button add. Then button sub is equals to find view by id button sub semicolon. Likewise we will add for the div mode and clear. Use button mul. Now we will add for the div and mode as well. Now button div is equals to find view by id r dot id dot button div. Now likewise for the mode, you can, if you are taking the suggestions, so your code will be perfectly fine and you are working on right way. So just try to use the suggestions, which is very important. If you will not use the suggestion, then you have to import the files as well, so there is need to take a suggestions. And it is a simple and easy tricks I am giving to you in every video. So if you will follow these tricks, so you will easily learn the Android. There is no need to think or learn things in more clearly if you are using the tricks. By tricks and tips you can make yourself more perfect. Okay, now last one for the clear. So button clear, find view id r dot id dot button clear. Now now button add dot set on click listener. So we will add one function here as a set on click listener on the button add. And we, this is the function, or v is the object which is created, and this arrow function, and we will add the calculate. So we have to calculate here over addition. So we will add one more function here as a calculate, and where we will pass one parameter as a operation, and we will create the operation dot add. So in the calculator, this is a parameterized function. Here we will pass over one parameter as a operation dot add. Now we have to use this for all the buttons for the sub mul, and then we have to write the function in the calculator. So we will add for button sub same method is we have to change this button sub to dot set on click listeners, same arrow function, same calculate and operation. Just we have to change the variables name which is we have created in our java file. Okay, now these variables are used to store our memory, means our variables. Now we will add another one, add sum, then mul div mul dot same method. You can just copy that and paste it here. Just you have to change add sub mul div mode, and just you have to change these button names. That's it, and another things will remain same. You just have to write the code once, and you just have to inherited it again and again. Now mul is done, then we will add for div and mode as well. Okay, so for mul is completed. Now we will add for the due, and after the due we will add for the mode. Just we will copy that line from here and then add button mode dot and just change from mul to mode. Okay, now our last will be the button clear, and same for this one, and just change from mul to clear. Okay, now we have set on click listener method here. Now just we have to calculate and we will add the operations. After that we will add our parameterize function. Now we have already called this parameterize function. Now we have to write the code in our parameterize functions. Okay, so now in the clear function we just have to add the arrow function. Inside the arrow function we have to write this code as a etnuma dot set text. Etnuma is a variable for our one edit text and etnumb for our another variable for our second edit text. And when this both edit text we have to clear this edit text, so we are using the button clear. That's why we are like writing here etnum dot set text as a blank and etnum b as set text as a blank. When we will click on this button clear, then this both the text will be the clear and as well as our result will be the clear. If our result is showing to us, then when we will click on that, then it will be erased from that one, and in the set text we will add the result will appear here. Okay, when we will click on clear, then our result will be show as a result will be appearing, and this text will be show here instead of any number. Okay, so this is the function for our button clear when we will click on this. So that's why we are using set on click listener. When we have to click on any buttons and we have to perform any operation, so we have to use this method as a set on click listener. Now after completion of this block we will add one another, that is the private access specifier as a enum, and we will add our method as a operation parameterized method, and here we will declare our 5 buttons as a add sub mul div and mode and semicolon. Okay, now inside this we have to use that calculate method. So we have already called this operation parameterized method here, and we will declare it here properly. You can declare it earlier as well, no issue. And after that we will use this parameter. We are creating our constructor. Now private void calculate, as we already defined calculate method name, the constructor name, and the operation operation is our parameter of our method, and op is a instance of this method. Now string str is equals to, we are taking string because in the edit text where we have to store the numbers, means we have to put the in the edit text as a number, so we are using the string because user can enter number as well as the characters. So that's why we are using the string str. So string str is equals to et num a dot get text, means when edit text getting the text, it will convert it into string. And why we are using the trim function, if there is a any spaces occurs, so it will remove that trailing spaces. So that's why we are using the trim function. And same for the over 80 num b, just we have to use the string data type here. String is a data type which is used in the Java, which is having sequence of characters. Okay, after that we are using the if else block. So in if block we are using the text utils dot is empty. If our both edit text will be empty, then what to do? If our edit text will be empty, if our first edit text is empty, so we will storing that first edit text string here, and where we are using the or function logical or here, and text utils dot is empty str1. If our both edit text is empty, we are using the is empty function. If our both are empty, so our if part will be execute, otherwise our else pass will be the execute. So toast dot toast is which is used to give us the alert, okay, to show or a pop-up box. So toast dot text will be the this dot, please enter both numbers. If both edit text will be the, if we require both edit text has a number, if any has a, if any edit text is empty, then it will show this type of error like a please enter both numbers as a toast message. And we will add the length underscore short to our text, means it will show in our text, and then dot show method which is used to show in the UI, and then return it. After the if block, if if there is both will be available, then no issue. If it's not available, then our if part will be the show. Okay, now after that we will take another variable as, sorry, another data type as a double to store the values, and we will add the trackage block here. So we have declared two variables as a double data type, and then inside it we are using the trackage block, and then a equals to double dot param and b equals to double dot param double str1. Okay, so over two strings are stored in the two variables as the a and b, and our result will be stored here. So in the trackage block, means in the trap block, over it is used for the exception handling. If any exception is okay in the try catch, will be called by the catch block. So that's why we are using the try and catch block. So in try block we are using the double data type has a two variables. In two variables we are storing over two str, means string for the edit text. If they are occurring any exception, it will catch by our, sorry, it will called by our catch block. So we will use the null pointer, sorry, number format exception here. So why number format exception? Because we have to perform addition and all the things on the numbers, so that's why we are using the number format exceptions. And then to make it invalid number format, if user uses the 2.5 or any decimal number, then it will perform the operation. But if user added another numbers like 20 with any character like fg, so it will show this type of toast message as an invalid number format, and it will called by the catch method, and it will return it. So that's why we are using the try and catch block here. Okay, now after the try catch block we have to declare this double for the result. So we have to store the result here. So that's why we are using the double data type because we have to store the large amount of value here. If the value should, maybe the value will be in the decimal format as well, that's why we are using the double data type. After that we will use the switch case statement, because there's a lot of cases available, so that's why we are using the switch case. In the switch, there we will mention in the switch there is a op is an instance of our operation, so we'll add it. And now our first case will be for the add. So case add, we will add the name as a case add, result will be the a plus b. So first case for the addition and result is a variable which is declared for this. So tv result dot set text, and now inside the set text we will add the or string, now string dot format, and format will be the result, and inside the result we will add that over percentage dot 6f, means till the 6 numbers the addition, subtraction or any operations answer will be shown to you. If the answer is in like 3.8976543, so it will show to 6 decimal numbers only. That's why we are using this one, and f for the float to store the decimal numbers that's why, and comma over result which is declared as a double data type, and then we will break it. If the addition is performing, then it first case will be the break here, and now same for the second case, third case. So we require there add some mul div mode, 5 test cases here. So we will just copy and paste it, just we have to change the case names and the result from this. So add sub, and result will be the a minus b, this one. After that we will add another case for the multiplication as a mul, and then we will add a into b. After that we will add another case as a div, and then we will add a divided by b. After that we will add the mode, and then we will add another as a mode b. Okay, so 5 cases are added here successfully, and it will work when it's required. If one operation is performed, then it will be break here. So likewise our Java code is completed for our basic operation in the calc. You can see that there is a, if there is any, yes, there is a error, there is not dot, just you have to add the comma. Okay, so only one error is here for what, for null point for number format exception. So you just have to add the number format exception as a e, so we forget to add the e there. Okay, now you can see that our code here. So our calc is now perfectly complete. Now we will run our application from here. So you can see that our emulator is here. So we have added our device. You can add your device through USB cable as well, but we have our emulator, so we are using the emulator as a Galaxy mobile, and we have run our application here. You can see that our application is developed, means it's running, build is here. Now you can see that in the screen there is the install, means our application is installing in our emulator. Now you can see that the output. Okay, so launch is successfully done. Now you will see the output. So this is the Android icon. You can see that you can change this as well. We will see in the next videos. No issue, it taking time. Just we will go back just a minute from right side. Yes, you can see that our application successfully run here. Okay, close app. This hanged. Now just we will again open this application. Now we will add our text here. So we will add the number here. You can add any number. So we have added this number here. So 10, we have added 10, and in the second details we added 5. So we will plus it, then we will subtract it, then we will multiply it, we will divide it, and then we will mode it, and after that we will clear it. So you can test it and you can see this type of output. Thank you so much.